All right, everybody, thanks for popping in here, and we're going to do this walkthrough simulation together. Just have your board out, like I have on the screen, and if 3 of you are ready to play, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a move, and everyone's going to do it. I'm going to explain it, and you're just going to keep doing the same move that I'm doing, and all 3 players will do it, all right? And this is really going to help you kind of learn how to move pieces on the board and play a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that right column and just move it there. And right now we have just moved a column to an open space. All right, so it's gone 1 space at a time from dark to light in a lane. All right, and then everybody else can do the exact same move in just a second, and then we'll get caught up here. And there we go. All right, so that's what our board should look like now. And we'll keep going, and we'll do the next move. We're going to take that Arcus. We're going to jump that black column and capture that white column. So I have just done the Arcus, and I have captured a piece in a lane. I jumped 1 piece only, and I captured the next opposing piece after that. All right, and then everybody can do that. So just catch up on that, and we'll do that. And now everyone's done it. And we'll keep going. I'm gonna take that Triga on the left. I'm gonna slide it and take out that gray Arcus that came down on me there. And I've just captured a piece on a line with the Triga. So I basically just slid down that dark line. And now everyone else has done the same move. But I basically just slid on the line 1 space. You'll notice anything on a white line is not in my way. A dark line or a white line, they're their own entity, and we'll play it as such. Let's take that obelisk now and move it backwards. So we're gonna move the obelisk, and we're gonna move to an open space in a lane. So I just moved to one space in a lane, and I moved backwards. All right, and you'll see everybody else will do that. The lane I moved in is a vertical lane, and it really goes from right to left. And it starts at my corner point, and then if I worked all the way down on the left-hand side, it goes all the way down to that gray person's corner point down there, and that's a long lane, all right? You can make the argument that it's another lane as well, but that's the lane that I mentally was in when I moved that obelisk. All right, let's go to something new here. We're gonna take that column and move it up forward, just 1 space at a time in a lane. So we just moved to an open space in a lane. And same type of thing. The lane I mentally thought of when I did that was a right to left vertical lane. The lane started there, and you work all the way down, and the lane ended there. And that's the lane I was mentally moving in. All right, you can say it was another one. You could say it started on the left-hand side, it started there, and that lane went all the way down on the right side to there. So a lot of times these lanes will kind of double up, but mentally I was doing that one. Let's take the ancient now. We're going to move it down that line, that white line. We're going to capture that column. So I just took the ancient and I captured a piece on a line. So I moved all the way down there. Again, anything on the dark line there doesn't matter to me. The white line is its own entity, and I had a nice clear path to that piece, so it was unblocked. All right, everybody else will make that same move. And now we'll do the next one. I'm going to take that ancient now, and I'm going to move in a lane, horizontal lane, and capture that column. And we'll do that in slow-mo. So you can see I'm zigzagging, and I'm going in a horizontal lane, and I'm catching that column. That ancient started in a light space and ended up in a dark space, and you have to travel in a lane to actually pull that off. Okay, so that ancient just captured in a lane. All right. And now other players will do that move, and this is what our board should look like now. We'll keep on going here. Let's take this ancient now. We're going to move down a diamond, and we're just going to move to an open space in a diamond. If you look from the top down, the diamond kind of starts there, and you can see the diamond pattern. There's 3 diamonds, and it ends down there. So I just moved kind of in this vertical diamond, and I moved to an open space on a diamond with the ancient. All right, everybody else has done that same move. I'm going to take the Arcus. I'm going to jump that Triga on the left. I'm just going to move to an open space in a lane. So I jumped 1 piece, and I landed between the jump piece and the next piece. And I chose to land in the light space. I could have landed in the dark space, but I didn't. Let's jump back now the other way. Again, I'm just going to jump 1 piece and land in any open space between the jump piece and the next. And again, I can go in any direction. So that Arcus just moved to an open space. All right, and everyone's going to keep doing these moves, so you'll see the board change. We're taking this Triga, we're going all the way down here. Triga went a long distance there. It captured a piece on a line, unlimited distance. All right, and everybody else can do that move, which you've done. We're now going to take that ancient and capture that white triga. So the obelisk captured a piece on a line, not the ancient. All right, everybody else can do that move now too. So I'll wait till that catches up here. And we're good. We're going to take that trigon now and move it on a line. So the trigon just moved to an open space on a line. Nothing in its way, and it just stopped there. I'm going to take that column and I'm going to capture on a line. So the column, I just captured a piece on a line. I went from dark space to dark space and captured that piece. Everybody else does the same move to catch up. Grab that Arcus now. I'm going to jump a single piece and land in an open space. So I took the Arcus, I jumped a single piece, and I landed in any open space between the jump piece and the next piece, or the end of the board if there's not a piece there. And everyone can do that move. Let's say the ancient now. We're going to capture that Arcus. So slow motion, I'm moving on a diamond. And the ancient just captured a piece on a diamond. And everyone else can do that same move. And that's what our board should look like. Now I'm going to take the ancient and move it backwards. And I'm just moving to an open space on a line. So I just went from light space to light space. Now I'm going to move that column. I'm going to move one space at a time in a lane, and everyone else will do that. So that's just a version of doing some moves, moving some stuff around. You'll notice that as you play, the board really starts to open up, right? There's a lot less pieces. The game is congested early, but as you move pieces around, the board opens up. There's ability to do longer moves, bigger moves. Pieces have more influence, have greater range. So the game really starts to get played. Maybe a third of the way through, it really starts to open up. So with this game, just try and learn stuff the first one or two that you play. Don't worry about having strategy or I'm going to try and do this. Like, just learn how the pieces move. You'll make some great mistakes. You'll lose and you're like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do that twice. So just stuff like that. So just do this. If you've done this walkthrough once, you can do it again. You can stop it at times, pause it, look at your cards, figure out how that actually went down. All right. And if you have any questions, just, comment below and I feel free to answer them. A lot of you have access. If you're doing some beta testing, you have access to my number to text me. And feel free to text me anytime. Again, you can just do that and the phone number's there. So good luck playing, have fun. Games 3, 4, 5, and 6 is when you really start to have fun. So stick with it and thanks for playing.